The ultimate strategy, the one that Michael Saylor is proud to be utilizing. I mean, he keeps showing this since 2020 till now. MicroStrategy stock is up 300% because they employed a Bitcoin strategy. Bitcoin is up 221% since then. More than double of Google, Microsoft, Apple, Meta, Netflix, Amazon. Even more than Oracle. Way more than gold, which is actually negative 2%. And way more than silver and bonds. So why would you need to do this? Why would you go 60-40 with your portfolio when you could go 100% and be up way more? Way more. 40,000 could be right around the corner. So many people are looking at this, looking at the metrics, looking at the fundamentals, things I've been talking about forever, how they just keep on getting better. There's a massive amount of Bitcoins being moved off the exchanges from retail investors, from institutional investors, from whales, from everyone, especially when Michael Saylor just bought another $600 million worth of Bitcoin and he's pulled it off the exchanges. Okay, probably from Coinbase. But this keeps happening. I mean, I just keep trying to dumb this down for everyone. Price moves according to supply and demand keeps on going up and supply keeps on going down. Regardless of everything else that's happening, just know it's a supply and demand game. And demand keeps going up and supply keeps going down. It's just that simple. Well, according to Matrixport, we're going to see 64,000 by April of 2024 and 125,000 by the end of 2024. That's just 1 year from now. That's basically tripling or, quadrupling. Just think about that. Bitcoin this time next year while I'm streaming, I'm pretty sure I'll be streaming next year at this point in time, knock on wood, Bitcoin could be at 125,000. And then I can't say the same thing. I can't say the same thing as right now, which is it's still cheap. I mean, when Bitcoin is above six figures, saying cheap is hard to do. 37,000, 38,000, 40,000, still cheap. We're below our previous high. And Bitcoin can be heading to 125, 150, $200,000. Yeah, it's still cheap. But this time next year at 125,000, it's going to be hard for me to say that it's still cheap. But think about the gains that's still on the table for you guys, right? So having event, 64,000, that's close to our previous high, and then we double from there, and that's what we can expect next year. And it's not just Matrixport. Standard Charter already said that too, 120,000 by the end of 2024. These are from some major players here, not just some random analysts. These are some major players. That just shows you there's so much enthusiasm right now, so much hype. Everyone wants a piece, and Bitcoin is only going to get stronger. I am having a kickoff party in Vegas, December 14th. So if you guys want to come out and meet me and other influencers that are in the IFC, this is the spot to go. And not only that, Crowded Combat is going to be there. Their fighters are going to be there. I'm going to invite others in this space, other influencers, other projects. If you've been to one of my network parties before, it's going to be like that, but even bigger this time around. I have 3 different tickets. If you want to participate, you want to join, please do so. Use the code 25 off. You'll get $25 off. And for people that's been asking for a new NFT, if you go with the VIP program or ticket, you will get airdropped an exclusive I Am George NFT that will be included. Make sure you check it out if you are interested. This is in Vegas. Remember, what goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas. And you get to check out all the fighters, all the other influencers, myself, and all the major projects will be there. It's going to be a good party, a good time. So check it out. Call options, okay, shows bullish indicator, no duh. I've been showing you guys all the short liquidations. Like, who wants to be shorting Bitcoin? If you enjoy losing money constantly by the boatloads, then yeah, you should probably short Bitcoin. But otherwise, you go long, you go aggressive. This is the time to be more aggressive than conservative. Here's a guy, a random guy off the street. Just kidding. Rick, who is a asset manager of $240 billion. So not just some random guy on the street. Says financial advisors are waiting for Bitcoin ETF before recommending Bitcoin to clients. Well, what do you know? We're going to get Bitcoin ETFs within a month. The first week of January, we're going to get some spot ETFs. So I think we can satisfy that demand pretty soon. It's not like we've been talking about ETFs. I mean, imagine me. Like, I've been talking about ETFs since 2017 and 2020. I mean, 2021. I mean, I'm sick of talking about waiting for spot ETF approvals, but imagine when it actually comes next month, right? Or the end of this month. Finally, we don't have to look forward to it. It'll be here, right? And then it's going to open up so much liquidity, basically, to Bitcoin. You have a lot of financial advisors and hedge funds and pension funds and retirement funds that previously would never dare to touch Bitcoin. They will all be coming in. Looking at some TA, I told you guys we broke above important resistance, right? Let's see if we could get back up there. But right now, it's looking pretty good. The way this is looking, you know, not only are we forming higher highs, we're starting to go up parabolically. So according to this trader, 42,000 is the next stop sometime in December. Where will we be by the end of December? Who knows? Can we close out 42, 45,000, possibly as high as 50,000? If we went up 30% this month, just like what happened in the 2016 December, then we would close right around $50,000. But look at this. We got similar patterns. And again, who knows how high we will be by the end of 2024. A lot of people think 125,000. And who knows where we will be after 2025. This one goes up so high that it shows by 2025, Bitcoin will be at 680,000. I don't know if Bitcoin could go to 680,000 by the end of this cycle, but eventually, maybe next cycle, very, very possible. The next cycle, Bitcoin could end at $1 million. This is like a macro perspective. This is looking at the liquidity of the U.S. market. And whenever liquidity goes up, Bitcoin also goes up. So obviously that makes sense. When there's a lot of money being sloshed around, there's going to be money coming into Bitcoin and crypto. That makes a whole lot of sense, right? So it's looking very, very, very good, guys. Very good as we start December, the most bullish month of the year. Santa is around the corner.